Reason being, there is not one person alive who has measured up to any standard of godliness or holiness by any stretch of the imagination without Christ. We only measure up because of Christ. Therefore, we don't have a right to measure the sin of another or the shortcoming of someone else. The truth of the matter is that we all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. Now, the cop-out answer that many Christians give who oppose Proposition 8 is the fact that their children will be impacted by such a decision to allow same-sex marriage. Well, I, like most Christians, I like that cop-out answer because, of course, I want my children to follow the ways of Christianity. But there are a whole string of issues that will impact our children. And many of these issues seem to be ignored by the Christian community. There's drugs, alcohol, there's sex crimes, violence, molestation, adultery, fornication, abortion. There's blatant immorality on the TV. So, these things impact our children as well. We as Christians can rightfully and righteously, or should I say self-righteously, we can hold up and shine the light on any or all of these issues, or we can lovingly and compassionately hold up and shine the light of our Christ. See, Christianity points out the issues and what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad. Christ's likeness points only to Christ and his love and his redemption for mankind. Yes, that's all of mankind. Because while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. I believe with my whole heart that if our children see Christ in us, not that we are perfect, though they may slip, stumble, or fall, we won't have to worry about whatever it is they see in the world. Christ will have the greater impact on our children, and he will keep them and protect them just like he has kept and protected us. Sometimes I wonder, do Christians want the people that we disagree with to change, or do we just want to prove that we're right? If our mission is simply to prove that we're right, we have done a fantastic job. But if we're interested in people changing and being conformed to the image of Christ, then we have done a lousy job. Jesus said to the crowd concerning a woman who was caught in adultery, he said, "He who is without sin, go ahead and cast the first stone." Now, Jesus had every right as the Son of God to pick up a stone and be the first one to cast it. Not only did he have that right, he had the right to continue picking up stones and casting those stones until she was dead. But he chose not to. We in the Christian community have not only casted the first stone towards homosexuals, but it's as if we are continuing to pick up those stones and cast them in hopes perhaps that they die, in hopes perhaps that they disappear, in hopes perhaps that they just go away. Now, I believe in the Christian way. I believe that marriage is between a man and a woman. But if someone else doesn't, that's between them and God. Or between them and them, if they don't believe there is a God. I believe that the Bible is right about issues of morality and sin. But I don't need to prove that I'm right. I just need to live out my convictions and be that living epistle that is read by all men. See, it's not about being saved from homosexuality or lying or stealing or cheating or immorality. It's about being saved from ourselves. In Christianity, what is often heard regarding salvation is that it's a free choice. We have a free will. So why do we Christians become so agitated when people are simply exercising their right to a free will?